Hi, this is the channel where 5 football fans see if it's actually possible to predict the outcome of every game in the Premier League season. It's the last game of the season, it's match day 38. It's getting close. Welcome to Predict the Score. Right then, boys, this is it. We are down to the last games of the season. For those of you watching, every week we get 2 games each a week to predict. We give our scores. We get 3 points each if we get a correct score, and we get a point each if we get a correct result. That goes into a table at the end of the season. Winner gets a nice little trophy, which Dave, you're the current holder of.
Yes.
And the winner gets it's a loser's trophy as well, the wooden spoon trophy.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's a winner.
everyone's a winner in this game,
Yes.
apart from you, Phil, because you're not going to win anything
I
this
know.
year. Right, but we'll come to the results and the table a bit later. Start off, right, the answer to last week's Stato question, which was, when was the last and only time a Manchester team have failed to finish in the top 3 in Premier League history? Phil, you must have known this because it is
2016.
It is the 2015-2016 season when Leicester won the title.
Oh.
City finished 4th, Man United finished 5th. What would I give to have that this year? I really would. But could it happen? It still could happen this year. City could not get 3rd. We don't know. It's all to play for. Right, okay, let's get on to match day 38, our predictions for match day 38, which is exclusively on Sunday. Every game played at the same time on Sunday.
It's the last pick.
Don't you just love it? I love last day.
Yeah,
I love it when all the games are going on and all the connotations of scores and goals going in.
The
And
minute you're in, the next minute you're out. You know,
apart from the Aguero goal, which I can't. No. Terrible.
We all remember.
Man United think they've won.
Yeah.
The whistle goes. Man United run onto the pitch. We've won the league. Aguero scores an equaliser.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much for that, Palace. Okay, right, Phil, you're first up. You've got.
Yeah, we're correct.
We'll let him off.
I thought it was Palace.
No,
okay.
it's QPR. Joey Barton got sent off.
All right, okay. I was striped shirts, whatever. Okay. Wolves versus Brentford and Liverpool versus Wolves and Brentford, Liverpool and Palace. Right, Brentford have to win, and they've got to hope that Brighton lose. And Liverpool versus Palace is just showing off trophies, I guess.
So Wolves Brentford.
Oh, yeah.
God, tough game.
It only means something to Brentford, really.
Yeah.
That's if it happens, though.
Wolves are playing well.
I think we have to beat Chelsea. We have to beat Chelsea for that to happen.
Like I said, I've got nothing to play for now. I'm just playing for pride. I am. So we're going to go Wolves 1, Brentford 2.
You're going right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know. Watch it. I don't know. It'd be my luck.
And Liverpool versus Palace again. They're just going to be showing off who's got
Guard
the
of
best
honour
trophy.
each.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
They'll all be just backslapping each other, going, "Look at this."
You've got this trophy. You've got this trophy.
I don't know. Let's go. So Liverpool 2, Palace 2.
Hey! Got a throw. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. You should have. Tell you what. You should have rolled the dice. You could have rolled the dice on both of them. Right. Okay. Stato, the big man. He's a remote member. He's got Man United, Villa, and Bournemouth versus Leicester. Now it depends on how the final went last night for Man United, but we won't mention that. But Man United could derail Villa's Europa League hopes. Bournemouth have to win and just hope Fulham and Brentford lose. So he sent me his scores in. Thanks for this, big man. He's got Man United 0, Villa 2. Because Man United probably got a hangover from last night. Yeah. Don't want to play anymore, giving up.
Well,
Villa need to win to get Champions League, don't they?
They do, that's it.
And
so.
hope that.
And you know Villa are more than capable of getting
Oh yeah, they are more than
Sorry,
capable.
mate. Yeah,
They are. They're more than capable of beating Man United.
Yeah.
We're absolutely shocking. And that's putting it polite. And then he's got his second game's got Bournemouth, Leicester. Bournemouth got a chance of European football. Depends on how things go. So they're going to have to win. He's gone Bournemouth 3, Leicester 1. He's going to give you the last.
They're still playing more freedom now at the end of the season, isn't it? You know, they scored 4 goals.
Have you seen that we're getting charged next season?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, we go again. Right, and then we're on to Mike, our other remote member. He's got Fulham versus Man City and Southampton versus Arsenal. Could Fulham upset everybody's European hopes by beating City? Southampton, Arsenal, meh, it's one of them, innit?
Wow.
He's sent me his scores in. He's got Fulham versus City. Which I love the way City. Right, Fulham might have an outside chance of Europe, depending on how Chelsea get on. City should get Champions League after the Bournemouth game, so he's gone Fulham 1, City won.
I think Fulham more than capable.
I like that.
aren't they? Yeah,
Fulham
I like
could
that.
at home. They
Could,
tell you
yeah.
what, they've done it before.
Yeah.
And then Southampton Arsenal, which is a bit of a dead rubber. It doesn't mean anything to anybody.
No.
He said Southampton have checked out and are working on their parachute payment at the moment. So he's gone Southampton 0, Arsenal 3.
With that, there's one thing I want Southampton to score.
Imagine that.
Because Ray has got 13 clean sheets, Sal's has got 13 clean sheets. So it's on the last day of the season.
Yeah,
Golden glove.
Could be.
Oh.
Right, thanks for that, Mike. Thank you.
Yep.
Right then, Dave. Dangerous Dave.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing this week, Dave. I had
No.
to go on.
I did right. I scored.
You scored? You
Yeah, I
cripple
scored.
anybody?
No, I didn't.
No?
No,
You're
I
a
was
good
alright.
boy.
Nobble
Well,
anybody this
I was,
week?
pushing my son, but I'm allowed to do that.
Oh, you're allowed to do that. That's acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right then, Dave. You've got Newcastle, Everton, and Tottenham versus Brighton again.
Games.
Yeah.
How that game's going to go will depend on how they are
Two
after
good
last
games,
night.
yeah.
You know, Tottenham could be hungover, literally.
Well, it's-
hungover.
Yeah.
I'm
You
going to go Newcastle 1, Everton 1,
Oh.
because I want Forest to get Champions League,
Yeah.
so I'm going on this. And then
Tottenham, Brighton.
Tottenham, I think they're going to have a hangover.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go, and Brighton look good against Liverpool. I know Liverpool
I
went
know.
down
Yeah.
as
Brighton
well,
did
but,
look good.
so I'm going to go Tottenham 1, Brighton 3.
Ooh.
Tottenham will have
Well
a
done,
hangover.
mate.
I think you're right
Nice
there.
one.
Yeah.
Right, my games. I've got Ipswich versus West Ham, which is anything to
Well,
anybody.
Yeah.
And Forest versus Chelsea, which
Ooh.
is obviously the Champions League
Favourite.
shootout.
That's got to be game of the week now. This is everything right on it, isn't it?
That is massive
Everything's
for each
right
team
on
for
that.
different reasons. That
Yeah.
massive game.
Good game.
So Ipswich West Ham, bit of a.
Yeah.
Will anybody even watch it? Ipswich 1, West Ham 2 for that one.
Okay. Yeah.
And Forest versus Chelsea. Ooh. I am gonna. I want you to do it, Phil.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Dave. I want you to do it, Dave.
You can't.
I'm going to go Forest 2, Chelsea
Ooh,
1.
I like it.
Yeah.
Forest
That's
2.
City ground. Let's come on, every buzzing, won't
You're
it?
right there.
It's
Yeah.
going to be mad.
Oh.
So that's going to be the game to watch. That is.
Could
the
you
game to
imagine
watch.
if that happens and then Chelsea finish 7th, which is Europa Conference, and they win the Europa Conference?
And then
But that means I think it rolls down then if that
It does
happens.
roll
That's what I mean.
down,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just got to.
So, yeah.
Everybody's going to be watching the.
Everybody were hoping that Forest beat Chelsea because that's when a lot of the things
Yeah.
can happen that they get an extra place.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll put our predictions up on the screen so you can pause it and look at it on the toilet, like we all do.
Yep.
And now we'll look at how we did with last week's games, week 37.
Too late.
Again,
Too late.
3 points for correct score, point for a correct result, and we'll put the table as well. Right, Phil,
Yeah.
you got correct result for Villa versus Tottenham,
Yeah.
and a correct score for
Hey!
Everton versus Southampton. Lovely 4 points to you,
Oh,
Phil.
Look at you go.
Stato, big man, you got nothing for Arsenal versus Newcastle or West Ham versus Forest. That's a
And he
biggity
changed
biggity
the
bong.
West Brom and Forest.
He did.
0 points for him, I'm afraid. Mike, our referee friend, he's got 2 correct results this week: Chelsea, Man U, and Palace versus Wolves. So 2 points to
Well
you,
done.
Mike.
Well done.
Dave, you've got nothing for Leicester Ipswich. You did
I
get
should have
correct.
backed to Leicester.
I
should
know.
have,
Oh, you should have.
You
Yeah.
did get correct result for Brighton versus Liverpool, which is a very brave statement to go for.
fair
You,
play.
so that's a point to
That
you,
was a
Dave.
hard call. That was fair play.
Me, I got nothing for Brentford versus Fulham. I did get a correct result for City versus Bournemouth. That's
No,
a
no,
point
that was
to
a
me.
killer. Like getting that one.
It's all to play for, though.
I'm going to put the table on the screen,
It
but
is
you'll
all
see
to play
just
for.
how close it is going into last week. I will be absolutely gutted if I lose this on the last week.
Oh.
One correct
It would-
score,
I'd like
one,
it.
brilliant.
I'd like
one
it.
correct score either way can do it anywhere.
Me
It's-
and Ross get a correct
Oh.
score this weekend.
No.
And we and Ross have won it. So you'd be
Your
two-time
previous
champs.
week, you
Top
were.
Be two-time champs.
We've been doing this 3 years. Stato won it the first year.
Then they-
Dave, you ran
Yeah.
away with it last year, miles away,
And
and
this
I'm
one
potentially.
You
But
stayed top pretty much
last
most of the
year,
time, yeah.
most.
Apart from Christmas. You
Apart
let
from
me have the
Christmas,
Christmas.
yeah.
And
No,
that was
no,
it.
no,
you know,
yeah. Now was it the first year I was top for ages, and then
Yeah, then you let
I was
This
top for
season's
ages,
right,
and then
yeah.
Stato just came and nicked it.
Yeah.
So I need it this year. I've got to have it. I've got to have it. Mike, the ref, unfortunately, it looks like you are going to get the wooden spoon trophy.
Yeah.
It's a lovely little trophy.
It's
that.
nice, it's lovely.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. You can have that on your desk at work. Okay, right. Well, that is it for this week. We are going to be back next week with just a special video, just for the results from the finals
Yeah.
games, and hopefully
Presentation.
a trophy presentation.
Claiming your trophy back.
Back, yeah.
No,
Two-time
I'm putting.
Two-time champ.
I've actually written it
Back to
down.
back.
Two-time.
Back to back.
No, I've got it handover, trophy handover.
Oh, okay. fair enough.
Well, until then, if there's nothing to watch on the telly, get out there and play it.
Yeah, we'll watch us.
Enjoy your football.
Go on, you Spurs.